Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M43, rather it's the M40 M43, and it's the Tier 8 American SPG based on the Sherman chassis, rather I should say the M4 chassis, and it's located on the south spawn of El Halluf under the command of Colonel Coyote. Now you can see in beautiful What Arty Noobs colours on that vehicle. The skin's been kindly provided by Sir Rusty, and if you want to get hold of it, he does have them freely available to anyone who wants to apply it to their system. Okay, now that's an 8-inch howitzer, and that identifies this as the M43. They built 48 of them, and one of them served in the European theatre during World War II. Oh! He just drove over a rock! Okay, and he's situating himself in a bush. Yeah. I think if the enemy does want to look for a target, that would be the perfect target to look for. Look for a bush. Oh, there's a bush, and it's emitting smoke. Yes, that must be the Arty. Dialing in on the Ag Tiger. Oh, it landed just behind him. I'm sure he lost hit points there. I'm sure that Yag Tiger lost something there. Okay, it's quite a long reload. It's actually about 36 seconds or so, but if you use premium consumables, you can drop it, as well as using rubs and arms if you've got it. Okay, we're almost reloaded, and there's a Scorpion G, Tier 8 German tank destroyer, the premium version. Try and line up a shot. Round out. Well, it stunned the Yag Tiger, the other Yag Tiger, because there's two in the game. But I'm not sure if that did any damage to him. Well, there's a Pantera. He's full health. But the Yag Tiger has lost some health. So I think that was the one we were firing at. No, we haven't fired at that one yet. Sorry. There's the Scorpion, and he is missing some hit points. So it looks like we did hit him. We'll have to look at that at the end of battle just to see if we did. Going for the Yag Tiger. Direct hit right into his side. In fact, you can see exactly where it landed, right in the side of the vehicle. Got a nice 470 hit points off him there. And now a Bosch has turned up. Looks like most of the enemy tank destroyers are in that area, but rather worryingly, the enemy has cut through the northwest corner and they're headed south. So I think that Colonel Coyote is going to have to move soon, or he's going to end up in a whole heap of trouble. The enemy will discover him very, very shortly because he's within view range of some of the enemy vehicles. Not sure if that did anything. He's going to have to move very shortly. I think somebody's pinging the map. The Scorpion G is saying, look, they're over here. And they're close. They are really close. They're within visual range of him. And that means that, yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. He's dialing in on a Wizzy 1114, which is the Tier 9 Chinese Heavy. And he's marked its target, but it's very close to the T95, and our fellow Arty in the M43 55 takes the kill, but he also kills the T95 as well. We fire at the E3, of course 302 hit points of damage to him, and he's pulled back, which indicates that he might have lost something critical. No, he's moving forward again. I think he must have put a crew member back in. Now we're only one half of the way through the reload, and that E3 is getting awfully close. We've marked him as target, and if the IS-7 stays where he is, well, I would go for the IS-7. It's a one-shot kill now, but the E3 is still moving in. We fire around and get one into the side for 450, but that IS-7 Oh, he really must be blind not to be seeing us right now. It's very unusual that he can't see us. Maybe it's those bushes in the way and the village. Maybe that's what's obscuring their view. But certainly there's an ISU 152 nearby us. And I think he's trying to engage that IS-7 as well. Okay, we're loaded. This should give us a chance to take out one of them. And I think we're going to try and get whoever comes around that corner. We can't hit the E3, he's around the other side of that rock. But the IS-7 might come around the corner. Colonel Coyote looking for a chance, anything he can shoot at. With 2 tanks down on the enemy at the moment. Jag Tiger in the pass, backing up slowly, round out, and oh, direct hit! And the IS-7's now come round the corner, and we lost the ISU's actually retreated past us, heading south. So it's just an Indian Panzer between us and that IS-7. We're reloading as quickly as we can, but the IS-7 is definitely a one-shot, no doubt about that. He gives us the opportunity. Colonel Coyote will take him out. Almost loaded. Here we go. Oh, we lose sight of him. And yes, we got him. Splash killed him, actually. Oh, and then Emil goes down to the M43-55, who's having quite a good game so far, apart from the fact that he took out one of our own teammates. Okay, we've got that Pantera, and he's gone down into the dip, and he's attacking the IS-3. And this is going to be awkward for the IS-3, because the Pantera, obviously, as you know, is the auto-reloader. And unfortunately, the ISM got him. Now, we can't hit the ISM because he's in the defilade in the lee of that rock. Can we get the Pantera? No, we haven't got a shot on the Pantera either. Luckily, though, all the forces that were coming from the north have actually been defeated now. So we could move out of the position we're currently in and relocate to the northwest corner of the map. Colonel Coyote doing a quick counter battery look to see if he can find the enemy Arty. I always look into the northeast corner of the map on this one because there are the vast majority of Arty will actually locate themselves in grid squares A0 or B0 at the back of the map. Either that or A9. A few will go up onto the heights on D0. But A0 and B0 are the most often used areas. That's because they do offer good lookouts, which enable you to shoot at the enemy if the enemy does come close to your cap area. Now he's looking down that road. I don't think I would have taken that shot. You've only got 7 rounds left now, and that ISM is so close. He's in defilade at the moment. The rock, he's actually behind that rock. And the Pantera is coming up that road now. In fact, actually, he's made his way very, very close. He's within visual range of us. Right, we've got a shot on the ISM, but I think the Pantera will probably be a more urgent target. And we've just lost our Indian Panzer. He's moving around. Oh, Pantera's gone.
And the ISM's been wiped out by the M53. So now we've just got the Bosch, the Yag Tigers, and their Arty. Going for the Bosch. Well, it's a good hit. Splash hit for 319. I'd be very worried about where those Yag Tigers have got to. ISU's moving up to have a look. Oh, he's going to attack the Bosch in the rear and puts a big hit in him. He is now one shot for anyone. Unfortunately, the ISU's our only tank, so to speak. And here comes the Lorraine. Oh, and the Bosch goes down. Now, can we get this Lorraine? He's moving very rapidly. No, he's disappearing out of there. Okay, so the Yag Tiger would seem the perfect target at the moment. Gotta wonder where that Lorraine is going. He could so easily have come up behind the Bosch. We've lost the ISU rather. We've lost the ISU. There's the other Yag Tiger. Kill shot. 79 hit points. Ooh. Now, what was he looking at there? No, I think he's just got his aim incorrect. He's having to scroll his aim in. And our M53 is trying to shotgun the Yag Tiger in the rear. And we're almost loaded. If we go for the Yag Tiger, we've lost our M52. And here comes the Lorraine, and he tried a shotgun, and he's failed. He tried to sneak round behind us, and now it's worked against him because now we've got our back against the rock. He can't sneak behind us to shoot us in the rear. So it's just a question of who reloads first, and yep, bye-bye, Mr. Lorraine. Oh, and the enemy RT takes us out. The M53 fires from across the valley. And that's the end of the game. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it's the first class tanker for Colonel Coyote in the M40, M43. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 16. And he got a Gore's medal for getting more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. And did he hit that Rheinmetall Scorpion? Yes, he did. 254 hit points and 3 critical hits to the vehicle when he did strike it. And he did do a lot of damage overall. Let's have a look at team score. Well, we can see on this that he did actually do the highest amount of damage in the battle. 3,228 hit points overall. And the next highest scorer was the Yag Tiger on the enemy team, 3102. When it came to kills, again, he was the highest amount on his team, but the Yag Tiger managed to get more. He got 5 kills. The other members of his team, the M53 and the M40, both managed to get, and the 907, all managed to get 3 kills apiece. So they did the bulk of the work for their team. And when it came to base XP, it was Colonel Coyote who got the highest amount on his team, 732. But he was beaten by the Yag Tiger with 913, and their Pantera with 886, and the Yag Tiger with 881. He fired 12 rounds. He got 5 direct hits, 0 penetration, 13 splash damage. Damage of 3,228 hit points, of which 2,223 were at more than 300 meters. So you can see quite a bit of close action work, at least 1,000 hit points of close action damage. He received 1 hit from the enemy. It was the M53 at 55 and 2 hits as a result of splash damage. Yep, it was terminal. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and did stun assistance of 805 hit points off 10 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 39,231 credits, got 28,776 from personal missions payout, and 5,038 for getting an achievements award. That's for getting the Gore's medal, an epic medal in a losing battle. So his total was 73,046 credits overall. His repair and ammunition resupply left him with only 41,175 credits. That's still a reasonable amount. He received 1,098 XP, 616 for the Achievements Award, 858 for Personal Reserve Bonus, And he had a personal missions payout as well for 1,115. So his total came to 3,688 experience points altogether. Well, yeah, not a bad battle in terms of the fact that he did manage to get some nice hits in there. The only problem really was in the end that there was just too many of the enemy to defeat them all. And yeah, he was left with that M43, 55 across the map who he couldn't see, and a Jagdtiger who still had at least a one-shot of health left. And of course, after dealing with that Lorraine, he just wasn't loaded, and you could say that he should have driven away at that moment. The moment he shotgunned that Lorraine, he should have driven away as fast as he could. But yeah, it's difficult to think of that. All the time that he was facing off against that Lorraine, the M53 was aiming at him and dialing in on him. And I suspect that the shell from the M53 was already in flight by the time he killed the Lorraine. So, yeah, difficult one. So, if you enjoyed that replay, please give the video a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.